What's going on, y'all? This is OBB, the Diecast News Guy, and welcome everybody to another Next Gen Diecast review sponsored by our good friends at Circle B Diecast. Make sure to use that promo code OBBYT to get $5 off of shipping on your next purchase, and you gotta make sure you order $30 or more, because that's the only way that is going to kick in for y'all. But today it's going to be on a diecast that I think is probably, a little late to review. But kind of a perfect time to review this, guys. It's not the actual specific driver that actually just recently won the Bristol race, but it is his owner. This is on Brad Keselowski's. No, he did not win this race, but his teammate did. FASTENAL 2022 Ford Mustang for RFK Racing. Now, you guys know the RFK diecast are always going to be a hot seller. The last 2 or 3 RFK diecasts I reviewed usually have foil numbers, and this one in particular is no exception, as we have a nice little mega zoom right there. Look at that right there. The nice reflective foil number, which is only exclusive to the 124 ARC, 124 Elite, and also the 164 ARCs. You cannot get that in NASCAR Authentics, and there will be a price increase once some of the newer foil number cars come out. So yeah, if you guys are wondering why they're going to be $12 now when you pre-order some foil number diecast, including the Christopher Buescher FASTENAL Bristol race win, then that's that. But dude, what a fantastic paint scheme we got right here, guys. We got ourselves a nice little black and blue with some white letters. That's definitely, I guess you could say, quite FASTENAL. But all I can say is that the FASTENAL car has finally, I guess you could say the FASTENAL curse has kind of finally been broken in the Cup Series. So that's pretty nice, man. But I absolutely love the RFK schemes, and this one in particular is no exception. But without further ado, let's go ahead and kick off the diecast review, the official unboxing of Brad Keselowski's 2022 FASTENAL car. And alrighty, guys, we got this beauty outfits box, and man, let me just say, it is definitely a beauty, man. Between Trackhouse and RFK, I think they have some of the best, well thought out paint schemes, throughout this whole year, and this one is no exception right here. As you see, we got this nice little honeycomb, I guess you could say like a hex texture, which we usually get. It kind of reminds me of like what the composite bodies look like for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. But FASTENAL has kind of been doing this scheme for quite a while. But one cool thing about the FASTENAL scheme is that because not only we're going to get one, but we're going to get 2 FASTENAL cars. So if I had to put like a side-by-side photo of Christopher Buescher's, because that's how you pronounce his name. What is Chris? But with the Christopher Buescher's a FASTENAL car. Basically, this car is pretty much the same, but except the colors are inverted. So wherever the black is, that's where the blue is, and then where the black is, that's where the blue is. So hopefully you guys aren't, tongue-tied from that, with your black and blues. But it's really cool, guys. The FASTENAL cars, have really come a long way. Remember those old days where we had the FASTENAL scheme where it was just, the blue and whites. But here, there's not really much white left. But I tell you what, man, this, it's a FASTENAL car when you see that nice FASTENAL blue. if that's even a freaking color. But it's really cool, guys. I think this paint scheme is actually really nicely laid out. They really did a good job of, trying to get rid of all this empty space. We do got these, that's a signature look for RFK. I guess that's what those 3 lines are for, the 3 different owners, RFK. So, well, the 3 acronyms, with the 2 owners that we got for Roush Fenway Keselowski Racing. So we're here, we got FASTENAL, where industry meets innovation. Well, I guess you could say, that's quite, I don't know, I was going to say a really bad pun, but, yeah, you guys be the judge on that. But it's a nice little, kind of looks like it's like a matte finish to it, which looks really cool. They got this nice little hood vents right there. The good old beautiful Ford Mustang mold, which looks like we do get ourselves paint chip or something, but hey, Sharpie can fix that, so I'm not going to complain too much. But they can also see right here, guys, it's not just all black. You can kind of see a little bit of a gradient right here. A lot of people might not notice it until, this is why I love doing the diecast reviews, because you don't really know what you're going to see in the actual photos. Don't get me wrong, I love Circle B diecast, but heck, they don't really have the most crystal clear photos. So, but if you guys look, guys, it is black right here on the hood, but it kind of transitions to this very dark blue purple, like an indigo color kind of, which looks really cool, guys. I gotta admit, guys, Lionel's been doing a good job with the gradients on these RFK cars. If you guys also didn't check out my Fifth Third Bank Christopher Buescher review, go and check that out, because let me tell you what, that's probably the gradient car of heaven. But you see, there's the full number right there. It is, pretty wrinkly, but you know what, man, it's actually not looking too bad, guys. But you can definitely see why these things are going to be $2 more, because, look at that. That's a completely different material than the actual decal. So, but that's just such a cool feature, man. And like I said, these are only going to be able in the 164 ARCs, which I'm showing right here, not for NASCAR Authentics. So, just letting you guys know that, because I know people are probably might not get that idea yet, but I mean, you will there down the road, especially. I don't know. I got a feeling we're going to get some more RFK diecast in NASCAR Authentics for Wave 4. Feel free to comment below, actually, as well. What do you guys think is going to be in this new wave of NASCAR diecast for Wave 4? Because I know we're coming up for one very soon. But I see we got some more FASTENAL logos. I love the top end of this car, guys. It kind of reminds me of like Ryan Newman's, collar generators car from last year, but just with that, it has that modern 6. But if you turn it over, it's for an off-brand Chase Elliott. Or it looks like more like William Byron's car, or the Junior Motorsports. It looks like an off-brand Junior Motorsports number 9. So I guess that's where Keselowski get the idea. But yeah, let's talk about Brad Keselowski, guys, because he nearly almost won the Bristol race. I mean, first of all, if you guys weren't on my Discord watch party session, that was I was flat out exhausted after watching that Bristol race, man. Never in my life I thought I saw anything that could have been, dude, it felt like I was watching like the 24 hours of freaking Daytona, but it was on Bristol. Like, like it was just part failures and then tire issues. Like, good Lord. You want to talk about bad quality control? I think it definitely has to come down to these next gens, man. My God, NASCAR really did not do their quality control when it came to these next gens at Bristol, man. Oh my Lord. But yeah, Keselowski, long story short, guys, both RFK cars survived the carnage, and Keselowski, he led like over 100 laps, like 109, I think, and he had a really good shot of winning in the not in the FASTENAL car. I mean, he only drove this FASTENAL car for like 2 races, because I think Christopher Buescher has been mostly driving the FASTENAL car for majority of the races, which makes sense because, he did won the championship in the Xfinity Series with FASTENAL after all, so it does make sense. But it is really cool, guys. I mean, this is just such a really well thought out paint scheme, guys. It's very simple, but I just love it. But you see right there, like, it's still, you got the gradient, and then you see these little hexes right here. I mean, look at that. That just looks so cool. It kind of gives this car like a nice little, I don't know, like if you were to touch the car, like you would kind of feel like the texture, even though it's giving off the illusion. But we got, all those sponsors right there. Keselowski, FASTENAL, and you can see those 3 lines right there. Kind of reminds me of like the DEI lines a little bit, even though I don't want to say that out loud because Teresa Earnhardt, that bitch, is going to, come after me, be like, 3 lines, I see. Time to sue. I want my money. But dude, this is really cool. I really do like, the added detail that we got on this car. Then we got collar generators right there on the back. We got FASTENAL. That's a very bright blue with the rear diffuser. The curved spoiler, more FASTENAL, and can't get enough of that FASTENAL. So much FASTENAL in this car, it's not even funny. And this side right here, we do got, some pretty misplaced windows right here. It looks like that was definitely, I guess you could say they were quite FASTENAL in the production. Alrighty, that's enough of me and the damn puns. Alright, I might go and cut the video short because that was just so stupid and cringy of me. And there's the bottom of the die cast, made in China, and it's just, plastic. But hey, that's pretty cool, I guess. Well, pretty cool. I mean, I'm not planning to buy any metal chassis diecast, guys. $15 for that, yeah, that's not worth it. No rubber tires, so yeah. But you can get this in metal chassis version if you want to, but I think you're wasting money. But heck, it's your money, not mine, so that's all I care. But now let's go into a side-by-side comparison of another FASTENAL car that I actually, I did have right here. Oh my God, we actually got a technical error right now. I don't know where the hell I put my other FASTENAL car. Whoa, hold on here. Already, we are... Oh, look at this right here. It's kind of hiding right here because this is actually a car that is dating all the way back from 2019, guys. I guess this one wanted to hide after all because it's Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Run for your life. It's Stenhouse. Oh, Lordy. But yeah, I decided to do this, guys, because I did actually show it off, I think, the FASTENAL car for the Christopher Buescher car, which we did got that in the next gen version, which I actually do like that, but I already did a comparison of that, so I said, all right, let's just do another random comparison. So but you see what I mean, guys? They did kind of kept this little hex, this little honeycomb hex texture right here, which looks really cool. I mean, FASTENAL is like building material. It's like a building. They sell building materials, so it kind of makes sense. But yeah, I mean. But there's one thing I do like about the FASTENAL cars is that every year they do change up the paint schemes. And this one from 2019, actually. Yeah, it's from 2019. Yeah, it is. All right, because I'm like, yeah, 2019 was the first year they had the Mustangs. So, yeah. And then Chris Buescher, went on to drive the 17 after that. So when Stenhouse went to JT Daugherty. Oh, boy, those were some interesting times. But, that was the last time, the 17 car actually won was with, with was it Daytona or Talladega? I think Ricky Stenhouse got the wins for that Fifth Third Bank car. But heck, Chris Buescher, man, got it done, and he won the Bristol race, and that's pretty darn cool, man. I mean, it was cool seeing a Roush car, win for the first time since Carl Evans' 2014 Snowman win. So I think RFK is definitely slowly stepping in the right direction. I mean, the only memorable start they had this season was like when sweeping the duels. Which I think, ironically, Chris Buescher drove the FASTENAL car, so I guess that car is kind of good luck after all. But I believe Keselowski only drove this car for 2 races, like I said. I think it was at Las Vegas and the Martinsville night race, which, I mean, it makes kind of sense. This is definitely a great night scheme, guys. But I kind of wish the Chris Buescher card would have came out a little bit sooner because I think it would have been a great double diecast review because I love doing those. But for now, I must say, this is definitely a diecast I would highly recommend getting. But you can get it at your local diecast dealer. Circle B diecast, I believe they are not sold out on this yet, but they will soon because of those spoiled numbers, man. But feel free to post your comments, thoughts below if you have anything else to share. That's just going to wrap up the diecast review of Brad Keselowski's 2022 FASTENAL Ford Mustang for RFK Racing. Comment, like, subscribe, and this has been OBB. I'll catch you guys next time on another diecast review, and appreciate your guys' continuing support with these reviews.